Hey, Scruffy. You're hiding behind the chair. Can't see you. So does that mean you're not ready for dinner? So tonight we have super supper. So I can't see your face. Kind of meowy tonight, though. So how do you like the cooler weather? Yeah, it's okay, huh? So it cooled down surprisingly today. It was actually nice. Okay, well, so I'm about 25 minutes early tonight for dinner. Figured you wouldn't mind. So I guess I'll come out and feed you, okay? Okay. So is that your new spot? Well, yesterday you were blocking my path. Okay, I'm gonna change your water. Okay. Okay, so maybe take your old water out and water. What left? Let's put your new water in. Okay. Get the glove. And we're gonna get in the chair, okay? So yeah, it looks like you're ready for pets, huh? So yeah, it cooled down today. It's a really nice day, actually. At least I think it is. So I actually stayed indoors most of the day. A little ironic, because these are the days I've been waiting for, so I can go out and exercise and not be miserable. But I was actually feeling really tired today. I think it's actually been a carryover. So I mentioned yesterday on my run I was feeling more tired than usual. Felt like I felt like I'd run one lap more than I actually had. And I think part of it was the heat yesterday, and the previous days. And then actually the day before on my bike ride, I think I was actually feeling a little more tired than usual on that bike ride too. I think I took it a little bit easier because of that. And so I've been thinking, yeah, I probably need a rest or recovery day. So this morning when I got up, and I got up mid-morning, I was kind of tired when I woke up. Wanted to sleep longer, couldn't go back to sleep, but I got I think a reasonable amount of sleep last night, so it wasn't too bad. But I was thinking I'd probably need a rest or recovery day today, so I was planning to take it easy. And of course, when I checked the weather, it suddenly was reporting, gee, it's a nice day, you should go out. It's like, it figures. And it's going to heat up again tomorrow. Though there's a chance it's going to cool down again the day after that, and it'll be more like today. So tomorrow I'm supposed to do an interval run. So I'm not as happy that it's going to be hotter tomorrow, but since it's just an interval run, I won't be out in the heat as long, so it's not going to be, I think, as hot as yesterday. So it's going to be somewhere in between yesterday and today. So it may not be too bad. And if I run at the right time, it won't be too bad. So the question is, will I be able to go at the right time? But then the following day, it may actually cool down again. So I'm hoping that actually pans out, and then I can go for my bike ride. Thought he wanted to do another under the neck rub, but he didn't. So I've been trying to get caught up in things. I've been behind. So yeah, I guess I haven't talked about it, but let's see, a couple nights ago, yeah, I had to do a computer software update for the operating system, and it went badly. So the update broke a bunch of my programs that I use, and not happy about that. And so I've been trying to figure out how to fix the problem, and it's not obvious, and I don't know if there is a fix. But I've been spending a lot of time, or I wasted a lot of time, trying to fix it, or work around it, and it's not been going well. So my major suspicion was it could be just the graphics driver. Graphics drivers are easy, you just download the new updated graphics driver, and that fixes your problem. Unfortunately, that didn't fix the problem, so there's something else going on. And so I wouldn't say really deep, but it was semi-deep into what was going on, going into the log files for the programs that were not working, and then I was trying to figure out which programs were still working, and trying to figure out the differences. I still haven't quite gotten a good handle on the problem, though I have a couple suspicions, but that means if my suspicion's right, it's something I think the operating system vendor's going to have to fix. It's not something I can easily work around. I actually did come up with a workaround for one of them, but it's a really annoying workaround, and I don't know if I want to do it all the time. Yeah, I don't think most of you are probably computer savvy, so probably no sense going into it. It's actually really technical what I have to do. So that's how bad it is. So I'm also worried that they may have broke something in the operating system, so it may not get updates correctly anymore. So it looks like they did something to the network detection routine, so the operating system interface actually thinks, or tells me there's no internet connection, and it tells me there's actually no internet device. So it tells me I don't have Wi-Fi, and I don't have Ethernet cable plugged in, and both of those are untrue. I have both. And I kept unplugging the cable, plugging it back in, and trying to convince it, hey, no, there's a cable plugged in, there's internet. If you won't get the Wi-Fi working, at least do the cable. You shouldn't be breaking the cable. That's like the one thing that should always work. That's like the emergency fallback position. But it's telling me it doesn't think I have any network card or Ethernet plugged in. But that's just the user interface at the highest level. There's actually a way to get down deeper into the operating system, and the lower layers of the operating system actually see everything, so the network's actually still working there. So what I don't know is whether the system updates work at the higher level or the lower level. If they work at the lower level, I'm fine. If they work at the higher level, I'm screwed. Okay, I think you're ready for food, huh? So that wasted a whole bunch of my time a couple nights ago, and then I haven't caught up. So there were actually some extra class sessions this week, just coincidentally. So there were actually more material I needed to go through this week. Oops. So I'm behind. I have a couple more sessions or lectures or whatever to get caught up in. And then some of them are actually complicated enough, I think I need to rewatch them. So I'm not complaining if they had special sessions. So I like having more material, get to learn more. But yeah, just kind of bad timing on my part. And then the sessions are also very topical for right now. So the sooner I get through them and understand them, the more I'll be able to utilize the information. So there's additional incentives for me to try to get this as soon as I can. So yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, so I mentioned a couple nights ago, I was making a new batch of soup, and because I started so late, I wasn't actually going to be able to eat it for dinner, so I had to make something else for dinner. And I had bought some prepackaged food that was like ready to go. It was Indian style Madras lentils, if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's in a kind of a tomato sauce, tomato-based sauce. Anyway, it was pretty good. I don't have any complaints. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. I'm not a connoisseur of Madras lentils. I'm probably a connoisseur of Vindaloo. But yeah, not so much all the other Indian dishes. So it definitely tastes like lentils, but it's good. I enjoyed it. So that was actually kind of a nice dinner. Though yeah, it wasn't enough by itself. So I mentioned that the last time I went grocery shopping, I had some coupons for soup, canned soup, Campbell's soup. So I ended up using one of my cans. So I did good old classic chicken noodle soup. Though this time I actually used one of the fancier ones. So Campbell's has like all these variations. So they have the cheap one where you have to add water, and it's bare bones chicken noodle soup. And then they have some fancier, more expensive, slightly-ish, gourmet-ish variation. So they have a Campbell's chunky style line, and then they have a new one I just became aware of. I forgot the name of it already, but it looks a lot like the chunky one, but I think they're promoting it's like all natural, and I don't know if they're claiming organic or not, but it sounds like, yeah, they're trying to use higher quality ingredients than, well, definitely they're, the cheap one. It looks a lot like the chunky one to me. I didn't open that one yet, but I think I did the chunky one. So I think Scruffy's almost done. He's looking for last little bits. So when I open up a fresh can, because it's not refrigerated yet, there's all the gravy is very liquefied, and then after I refrigerate it, it becomes like solid gelatin. So usually when I open a new can, I pour most of it into the bowl, so it gives it a really heavy gravy. So I figure if I just refrigerate it, it just turns into gelatin, and it's probably not as appetizing. There's probably not many calories in it. There's not actually a lot of food in it. Actually, I don't know, I take that back. Since it's like gelatin, it might be all fat. So he's not sticking around tonight. Okay, folks, guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.